Hello everyone and welcome to the third episode of Warface Dev Lounge, the place where we talk about all the hottest topics in our game. Today we have a very special guest, it's Michael Haimjon.
Hi guys.
How you doing?
Doing great, feels like I'm in the principal's office.
Yeah, well, behave yourself. Okay, today we're going to address the things which everybody's talking about, which is about sort of fix the servers. But fixing the servers, that can mean so many different things. So we're going to address them one by one today. Michael, are you ready?
Always ready.
Okay, cool. Right then, let's go then. First question. Why do I end up playing on a server that is different from the one I chose in Game Center?
What happens now is like when you are searching for a game, and if you don't find the game for a certain period of time, we change the server for you because we think it's better for a player to actually start playing the game at any server rather than sitting there and waiting, not knowing how long you're supposed to look for the game. So you look for a game for 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and then after that, if the game is not found on the server that you chose, we put you on another server so at least you can play something.
Okay, here is another question. Can we have an option that will prevent us from going to another server regardless of the search time?
Yes, we realize we need an option like that because there are so many players that prefer to stay on a selected server no matter how long the search takes. The option that we have right now that sends the players over to another server was because we thought it's not good to wait for longer than a minute or two. We need to give players a game to play regardless. But we're going to introduce the feature you just asked about because some people still prefer to stay for 5, even 10 minutes on the server that they selected to find the game there because it provides them with a better connection. So yes, we're working on that. That's going to be in our game pretty soon.
Right, then there's this question we keep seeing all the time, and that is, why do I have high ping?
Many reasons. The primary reason for high ping is, of course, the distance from the server, but there are also things like your provider and internet connection quality. They also play a major role. So not only your distance to the server, you may be very, very close to the server, still have a bad connection because of how your internet provider works. But primary reason is, of course, the distance to the server.
And now, this looks simple. Why do I get teleported in the game?
That looks simple, but it's probably one of the hardest things to explain. I'm going to try to do it in a very simple fashion, but it's a very complicated question. Each player exists in 3 places at the same time. My own computer, my enemy's computer, and the server. So there are 3 instances of each player existing at the same time. It's very complicated. It's like Einstein level physics. So our current network code was not written very well in the sense that it gives priority to what happens on my computer. So when I go there, I jump somewhere, and on my computer, I reach that place. Yeah. So I exist there, and I shoot somebody from that place. After a certain amount of time, the server decides, you know what? No, I decided it didn't reach that place. It took him a while, and you get teleported on another person's computer only after a couple of seconds, but you already shot him from there. And that was the problem with the network code that we implemented from the beginning. But currently, for the last 1.5 years, we have been reworking the network code. It's going to be introduced in our game very soon, and is going to solve the teleporting issue in the following way. Instead of you on your computer doing a certain action, it first will have to be validated by the server. So if you jump somewhere, the server will immediately check whether you have reached that place, and only then you will actually end up there. And therefore the teleports and the receipts between the players should disappear.
Okay, so now a more straightforward question. When will you introduce the new netcode?
It's coming within a month, hopefully. I think we already promised the players in the Russian servers that we will have a test server in October to test this movement. And after we have the test server, if it shows that everything is okay, there's no problems, I guess within a week or a couple of weeks it's going to be live. Okay. So it's safe to say it's going to be somewhere around November.
Oh, that's a lot of information. There's another question that a lot of people would like to know the answer to, and Michael is definitely the right person to answer the question. It's not about servers, it's about gameplay. And the question is, do male and female skins have the same hitboxes?
Yes, they have absolutely 100% the same hitboxes. The problem here is the perception. Because the female skins are usually thinner than the male skins, people think they're harder to hit. But the hitboxes are 100% the same, so there is no difference.
Okay, great. Well, that's about it. Thank you so much for coming in. Is there anything else you'd like to share with the community while we have you?
I would like to share many things. Unfortunately, I cannot say them all right now. First of all, I would like to thank you all for watching and for playing the game. I can promise you we are working on a lot of things that are going to make the game much better and smoother experience for you, and we're also preparing a lot of amazing, unexpected, super cool content for you guys this year, so stay tuned, and I promise we're going to deliver some really cool things real soon.
Okay, so that's it for today for the purely technical Dev Lounge. Do let us know in the comments what you think, and we'll see you next time.
Bye bye.